Hello, family. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to your marriage and narcissism. And we are now in season 4, which is the part 2 of the overcoming narcissism, okay, in marriage. And in this part 31 or part 1 of season 4, we are looking at rebuilding your self-worth. In that narcissism has a way of breaking you. It has a way of really breaking you. The insults, the abuse, the criticisms, the gaslighting, the lies, and the betrayal. Most of the times, before your spouse will betray you, they have to give you a bad name. They have to tell their affair partner you are a bad person. They have to tell all the flying monkeys who have to defend them that you are a bad person. They have to, if they do triangulation, the third party that they are bringing in, they have to let them know you're a bad person. If you have children, they have to let them know you're a bad person, because they know that what they are doing may lead to divorce, and if it leads to divorce, the children must stand with them. So they have to tell the children you're a bad person. They may tell your pastor, your friends, neighbors, everybody who will hear that you're a bad person. So by the time you have reached this stage where you either are seeking to rebuild a marriage or go on your own, go your separate ways, you would have received a lot of bad label. Many people will not even believe your story, because your narcissistic partner would already have spoiled your name everywhere to anybody who will listen to, and by that time nobody would be interested in your own story. Okay, so you would have to come to a point where you have to stand up against those labels that have been put on you by your narcissistic partner, by all their friends, all the third parties, everybody else who knows you as a bad person. You know yourself before God. You know your walk between you and God. You know you are not what they say you are. You know you are not what your spouse says you are. You know you are not what everybody believes you are. They will not believe you, but you know yourself. So you have to come to a point where you reject that label, because if you are not careful, that label will stick to you. You start believing that that's where you are, or you start behaving like that's where you are. You will start accepting it, because that's how everybody sees you. People will reject you. People will look down on you. People will say you deserve whatever you've gone through. Okay, so you have to start telling that person you see in the mirror that you are not what this person has made you look like you are. You are not what the people are saying you are. You are not what you have heard over and over and over. The constant criticism that you've received, the constant gaslighting that you receive from your partner, you have to tell yourself in that mirror that you are not that person. You have to rise and overcome that. In Isaiah 43 verse 1, it says, "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine." You have to redefine who you are. Don't allow the narcissistic abuse you've gone through to define you. Otherwise, you are done for. Okay, number 2 is to now embrace your God-given value. You have to now start looking at yourself based on how God sees you, not how people see you. If you look outside, you will lose hope. If you even look at yourself, you may lose hope. You have to look up and look at how God has created you, the things God has put into you, the purposes that God has for you, and start redefining yourself by those things. Your self-worth is not determined by the abuse you've gone through. It's not determined by your wife or husband who has betrayed you. It's not determined by all the people who have said you were a bad person or you deserve all that you've gone through. It's determined by the God who created you, who knows you in secret, who knows your heart, and who knows who you truly are. In Psalm 139 verse 14, he says, "I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." You have to know that full well that you are wonderful in God's eyes. People may not see you as a wonderful person, but in God's eyes, you are so wonderful. And start telling yourself that, so that you can recover and be restored. Okay, number 3 is to stop the self-blaming, because another effect of narcissistic abuse is that you get to a point where you start telling yourself that you deserve everything that you've gone through. Maybe you were too lousy, maybe you were too careless, maybe you were not excellent enough, maybe it is true that what they are saying about you, maybe it is true, maybe you will be tempted to start blaming yourself. If you didn't do this, that would have happened. If you didn't do that, that would have happened. But hindsight is 2020. Had I known, it's just too late. You cannot go back and even correct any mistakes you have made. I shouldn't have married this person. They warned me. They told me. These people told me that this person will lead me to trouble. But I didn't listen. It's all too late. It is all too late. I saw the red flags. I saw the signs. It is too late. Now you are in here. And looking back and blaming yourself is not going to change anything. You have to rise up and gather whatever is left and trust in God to help you recover with whatever you have left. In Romans 8:1, it says, therefore, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ. Stop condemning yourself. The past mistakes are gone. Stop condemning yourself. You are not what you have been through. Okay? It's just unfortunate. You fell into the hands of a wrong person and they've treated you like this. But that's not your end. There's still hope for you. That marriage can be restored. That person can be delivered, or God can touch them, or at least they can see a little light. You have learned lessons. You will not allow yourself to be abused like that again. Or if that marriage is over, God will send you somebody else who will treat you better, who will help you recover all the lost years. All is not lost, okay? So number 4 is to now start speaking to yourself with grace. Start speaking to yourself with grace. Start speaking life over yourself. Start speaking God's intentions and purposes for your life. Extend grace to yourself. Sometimes, empaths especially, we are so hard on ourselves. You are so hard on yourself, and then you give grace to everybody. You give everybody a second chance. You give everybody a third chance. And when it comes to yourself, you are so hard. You blame yourself. Now turn it around. Favor yourself a little. Buy yourself ice cream. Buy yourself cake. Go and sit in a restaurant and eat. Comfort yourself, console yourself. Start speaking good things over your own self. Start telling yourself that it will be well, that God is with you, that all is not over, that you will rise again. Start speaking good to yourself. Okay, you've heard enough negativity, you've heard enough criticism. It's time to start speaking life over your own self. Ephesians 4:29 says that do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only that which is helpful for building others and according to their needs. Now you need to speak things that are helpful for building yourself according to your needs. If the marriage is going to say, I will marry again, I'll get a good man or a good woman who will take good care of me. I am not what I have been through. Oh, my business will rise again. My ministry will rise again. My health will rise again. I will find favor again. I will recover. In a few years' time, I'll forget the pains of this experience that I've gone through. Start speaking grace to yourself, because God is not done with you yet. And number 5, rediscover your purpose. Start rediscovering your purpose, because one thing about narcissistic abuse is that it invalidates you, it erases you. And a narcissistic husband or narcissistic wife will weave themselves into everything of your life and push you to the background and take over and then spoil your name, ruin you, betray you, mess you up. And by the time you realize you are standing empty-handed, you are completely gutted. Okay, so now you have to go back. What is God's purpose for my life? What has God called me to do? Who am I? What do I stand for? What am I supposed to achieve in this world? How am I supposed to do it? Rediscover your purpose and start realigning yourself. Start small. Start small. Whichever way, God will help you. God will send angels to come and help you. This is not your end. Okay, this is not your end. God will help you. It doesn't matter who has left you. It doesn't matter who has turned their backs on you. It doesn't matter who is saying you're a bad person. You know who you are, and God is with you, and you will recover all those dreams you have thrown away, the business, the ministry, the ideas, the career that you threw away. Go back, recover them. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. They are plans to prosper you and not to harm you, and to give you hope in the future. God's purpose for your life are still alive. Go for them. Don't stop yourself. God bless you. I'll come your way again. Bye-bye.